Hi everyone. Today we'll solve the next type of the factorization because our topic was factorization. The first, fifth, or sixth type of the factorization we have done before. Now we are going to talk about the next type of the factorization, that is the type ax squared plus bx plus c. If the expression is of this type, this expression is also called the quadratic equation. If the expression is of this type, mean ax squared plus bx plus c, in which the variable has the highest power 2. The variable occurs in the form of square. So here the variable is x. So that is in the form of the square. And a, b and c, they are the coefficient, they are the constant values over here. X is the variable over here. So if the expression is of this type, this is not the equation, this is just an expression. So if the expression is of this type, how we are going to solve this? This is called basically the type of the quadratic equation. So what is the basic rule to solve this quadratic equation, to make the factors of this? We are not going to solve, because if we are going to solve, then we have to find here the values of variable x, but we are going to factorize this, mean we are going to make the factors of this. So first of all, if this type of expression is given, then what you will have to do? One thing you should keep in mind when this paper comes in the exam, then it will be difficult for you to judge that which type of factorization is this, if this is of the quadratic type of the equation or this is the expression of the type 3, in which we were searching for the two perfect squares. Then you can check this first for that type of the factorization. You can check for the two perfect squares. X square is the perfect square, 14 is not the perfect square, 48 is also not a perfect square. It means here we cannot use that third type of the factorization. Means here we are going to use next type of the factorization. So if we cannot make the two perfect squares, we will leave that factorization, we will go for this type, in which the last one term is always a constant term which has no variable. So we will make, first of all, you have to multiply this last term with the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x squared is 1, so it will be 48. Okay, now we're going to make the factors of 48. 48 1 times, 224 times, 316 times, 412 times, then 5 no, 6, 8 times 48, and then 8 6 times. If they are repeated in such a way, 6 8 8 6, only arrangement is a change, the factors are the same, then it is finished. And if the both factors at the end are same, for example here is 6, here is 6, here is 8 8, then it also finished. That is the end point of these factors. Okay guys, now you will have to judge that which are the two factors that we will pick from here, that will write in place of this midterm. This is also called the midterm break method. We are going to use the midterm break. This is the midterm 14x. So the first term I will write as it is. Last term I will write as it is. I will break this term. 14x. I will break this. But how I am going to break this? These pairs will help me. These pairs will tell me that which is the possible pair that I will write over here in place of this 14x. So the pair I will pick from there, which pair, if the two factors we will add or subtract, we will get this plus 14, and if we will multiply them, we will get plus 48. Plus 48 after multiplication, and after addition and subtraction we must have plus 14x. So guys, here what we'll have to do, We'll have to check over here which factor I will pick. 48 plus 1 we cannot get 14x. 24 plus 2 plus or minus we cannot get 14. 16 plus 3 minus 3 we cannot get 14. 12 plus 4 we can get 16. 12 minus 4 we can get 8. It means we cannot get here 14. So 8 and 6. 8 and 6, if we will add them, we can get 14x. If we will multiply them, 8 and 6, we can get 48. But how the signs I am going to put over here? I need over plus 14. So if this pair I am going to pick, I will write plus 8 plus 6. Plus, sign will be of greater value, plus 14. And if I am going to multiply them, plus 8 plus 6 plus 6, 8 times 48. It means after adding 8 and 6 we can get here 14x, and after multiplying 8 and 6 we can get here 48 plus 48. Take care of the signs here. So I am going to write here the pair plus 8x plus 6x. Now once again you can check this, that by adding both these you can get this, and by multiplying both these you can get plus 48. Okay guys, now we are going to make the pairs, because now this is the type of the factorization, second type of the factorization, in which here are the 4 terms. We are going to make the pairs of them. X squares plus 8x, then plus 6x plus 48. Here I will take the common x because that is present in both terms. X plus 8 is left. Here I will take the common 6. X, 6 how many times 48? 6, 8 times. From both these I will take the common x plus 8. I have taken this at x plus 8 as common, so both these will be eliminated. So what is left here? X plus 6. So these are the factors of this quadratic type of the expression. Okay guys, here now it's part 2. That is also, you can see here, this is the expression of the type this. So we cannot take any two perfect square from here. So we are going to do here the midterm break again. First of all, we'll have to multiply this constant term 108 with this coefficient 1. It means this is 108. So this 108 will make the factors. Here first x squares and the last term I will write as it is. Okay, now I'll make the factors of 108 1 times, 2 5 times 2 4 times 8, 3 times 9, 3 6 times 18, then 4 2 times 8 and 2 is carry, 4 7 times 21, 5 no, 6 yes, 6 1 times 6, 6 8 times 48, then 7 no, 8 no, 9 yes it can be, 9 1 times, 9 2 times 18, then with the table of 10 no, then 11 no, then with the table of 12 again, 12 9 times. You can see here they both have the same factors, on the arrangement it says. So this is the end points of the factors. So from these pairs now I will pick one pair from this to make this one replacement of this one, minus 21x. So I will break this middle term. So any pair that I will pick from here, I will choose that pair which will multiply. If we multiply that, we will get plus 108, and if we will add or subtract, we should get minus 21x. So which pair I'm going to pick from here? These are not possible. 27 plus 4 minus 4 No, we cannot get 18 plus 6. No, I can't get 18 minus 6. I can't get 21. 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9 is 21. And if we will multiply that, then we can get 108. But how I'm going to put the signs over here? Plus 12, I need here minus 21x. So with the greater value, I will have to write this pair. I will pick this one, 12 and 9. I can write plus 12 plus 9. That is 21. Sign is of greater value. That is plus 21. This is minus 21. It means we can't use these signs. We will have to use any other sign. Minus 12, minus 9. Minus minus plus, and sign is of greater value. It means we'll put minus with both 12 and 9. We can get minus 21. But one more thing we'll have to check. Can we get plus 108 after multiplying these two factors? Minus 12, minus 9, minus minus plus 12 9 times 1. Yes, we can get. It means this is a possible pair that we'll write over here. Minus 12, and the variable I will write that is with the middle one term, x minus 9x. Okay guys, here I am going to make the pairs. Here I am going to make the pairs. Okay guys, I have told you if I'm going to put the bracket myself, outside is minus, the sign will be changed. So now I will take the common from here, that is x minus 12. Here the common will be 9 because 9 and 108 are divisible by 9. X minus minus plus 9 one times and 9 two times. So minus minus plus I'm not going to, because already I have changed the sign. So now once again I will not change that. You can see both x minus 12, x minus 12, they are same. This is also a check for your correct question. If this is not coming same, so it means something is wrong. If they both are same, it means your question is correct. Your solution is correct. X minus 12 is the common. So what is left after eliminating both x minus 12? X minus 9. This one. Okay guys, after this part third one, I hope you can be solve this by yourself. And the next one, part 4, I am going to solve over here. Part 4, you can see again, this is the perfect square, but this is not the perfect square. It means we are going to use this type of the factorization again. So here the constant term is this will be multiplied by the coefficient of x squared, that is 1. So 132 will make here the pairs of 132. First we will write x squares minus 132 as it is. So we'll make the pairs of 132 into 1. 2 how many times? To 6 times, to 6 times. 3, 4 times 12, 44 times. 4, 33 times 132. Then 5 we cannot divide by 5. 6 we can do. 6 2 times, 6 2 times. With the table of 7? No. With the table of 8? No. 9? No. 10? With the table of 10? No, we can't. 10, 11? Yes, 11. 11 one times, 11 two times 22, and then 12 11 times. You can see here both these factors are same, only their arrangement is changed here. So we are going to pick any one of the pair. After adding or subtracting which we can get plus 1x, and after multiplying that we should get minus 132. Don't neglect the sign over here. Sign is very important. Okay guys, here which pair we are going to put? We need here plus 1. So the smallest one we will pick from here. 12, 11. If we will subtract 12 and 11, we can get 1. But which sign we are going to use here? Here is plus. So with greater value we write plus 12 minus 11. Plus minus minus. and this is 1. Sign is of greater value plus 1. Yes, we need here plus 1. And when we multiply plus 12 and minus 11, so plus minus minus 11 12 times 132 minus 132. Okay guys, here I am going to write plus 12, the variable is x, minus 11x. So I am going to make the pairs here, 11x minus 132. Here common is x plus 12. Here the common is 11. X. I have put here, there's a minus, the sign will be changed. 11, how many times? 12 times. So here the common will be x plus 12, that is the same factor. Now what is left? X minus 11. So these are the factors of this given expression. So this was the way how we can factorize the expression of the type ax squared plus bx plus c. That is the expression. We can call this the quadratic expression, and this expression can be factorized by the method midterm break, in which we will break the midterm to make the two factors. After adding and subtracting, we should get the middle one term, and after multiplying that, we should get the last one term, that is the constant term over here. Thank you.